We are back for turn 15 in our assault on Iwo Jima. If you watched the previous video and you got to, where is it, about the 14-minute mark, you realize that Pelly is an idiot because I was over here and I was explaining, hey, I'm getting these VAC points and I'll put them right here on the track on the evening. Today's midday, it's midday, the midday turn, and I'll put this on the evening so I remember it, that I'll get them in the evening. And then I turned right back around to here and I said, it's the evening phase, so I'm going to do my HQ phase. Well, I sometimes I even amaze myself at how stupid I am. But it is what it is. It's already done. I had already given myself the points. So all I'm going to do with that is, it's the evening. I'm going to skip the evening phase. All right. I had given myself the extra points for the guys that I have up there, and you know, done all the garrisons and replacement points and all of that. Oops. I don't know that any of it really played too much into my success in that turn, except maybe taking this position up here. I don't remember. I mean, I didn't watch the video that much. I just as I set up to do this turn, I thought, uh-oh, I think I did the HQ phase last turn and I shouldn't have, and I just flipped through the last week's or the last video real quick just to make sure, and yep, I did it. So my bad. And that's with a game with so many rules, it's so easy to make mistakes. It's one of those things where you just have to chalk it up and go, all right, I'm getting most of the things right. I think I'm getting most of the things right, but I'm going to screw up here and there, and I'm not going to backtrack and reset that turn. It would be too hard to do. So there you go. It happened. They miraculously on February 22nd, they were able to do some stuff during the day instead of the evening. There you go. All right, so now we're on the evening phase. I will not do an HQ, but I will take this. My marker is going to move over to here, and I get my artillery points, my core artillery points that I can use for anybody. And so that is turn 15, just 4 artillery points, and then turn 18, I'm going to get another 4. So I'm going to, I guess, I'll put this on my track over here. And then I think I'm going to, because last turn I took that marker and I put it over here as a reminder. Well, now it's here and I don't have it as a reminder. So I'm going to take the R token as a reminder. And I'm going to put it here on this next turn. And then when I move my turn marker, I'll take this and I'll put it down here on my PM HQ phase. So I know that's when I get those points. Hopefully I'll remember. I wouldn't put it past me not to remember why the heck I did that, but that's my plan. All right, so amphibious landing phase, nothing. HQ phase, should have done it this turn, did it last turn, nothing. So we just roll right into the event phase, and I think my deck is a little less than half used, so I don't need to shuffle. So I'm going to just do the event. Here we go. Hey, look, my good friend Naval Gunfire. All right, this is like the 5th or 6th time I've gotten this event this game. So that's good. I will take a Naval Gunfire point over here on my chart, move it up from 2 to 3, and we're good to go there. All right, so right into Japanese fire. Now what do I have to worry about? I got my black position disrupted here. This guy, this is my cave guy, he's not going to fire. This guy's disrupted. The little blue guy here that I pushed back. Again, I think if you have that displacement, right? If you defeat an elite unit and it's able to retreat, I think it should be disrupted, because if it's retreating, how is it able to then set up and fire? I mean, if you think about the reasoning behind the disruption rule and everything, it seems to me that would be a situation where there would be some disruption, but it's not. So I'm leaving it up. So blue could fire on me. It would hit my HQ. That would be unfortunate, but it's only 1 unit and 1 hit, so I can heal him up in the morning and continue the assault on him. He is revealed, so I can still barrage him and disrupt him so he didn't hit me. Anyway, so that's that. I got this black position up here that I backtracked and assaulted at the end of the last video. So those are the only two black positions. This guy will fire once on my stack of guys here, and then I'll probably try to close combat him again, because I know I can have a good shot at defeating him, even though it didn't work out tremendously well for me last time. Alright, so let's see what I know we have to worry about the letter actions and hope to goodness that nothing's going to really destroy my plans. So here we go. We got the yellow M, I've got a red armor, and I have a green R action. R seems to be coming up quite a bit for me. I don't know if it's, there's more cards with the R action on it, but it seems like just about every turn I take since turn 7, I've had the R action, so we've had resupplies and all of that. So I don't know. I haven't looked through the cards to know for sure whether that's true or not, but it seems like it's coming up quite a bit. All right, so first we do our black. First things first, we're going to remove that disruption there. That black turn is done. Now we come up here to this guy. He is going to fire. He has 1 shot. And I have, it's gonna have to, I guess it's gonna have to be, because it hits the unit with the most steps. This guy already took a hit in that close combat, so I guess it's gonna have to hit my heavy weapons. That kind of sucks, but okay, because heavy weapons take more replacement points to heal. So this guy's going to come undisrupted this turn, so I guess I put this guy on the bottom and I take a yellow and do that, so that this guy will come undisrupted and this guy will still be disrupted. Alright, so that's going to hurt my assault over here, but I've still got this guy here that can jump in with my headquarters to do close combat. That is not a bluff position, so he can jump straight in. I do want to make sure I backfill that though before I do that. I don't want to jump out and then have a chance at this refilling. So I'll need to make sure. Remind me. I've asked you to remind me of some things in these videos and you haven't. So, alright, so that's the black position. So now we go to yellow. We have no. Hey, the good news is blue didn't come up, so this guy isn't going to fire on me. So I'm full strength. He won't be disrupted, and I can attack him. Good news. All right. So I have no yellow over here. Brown does not get undisrupted. That's nice too. So let's come over here. And do I have anybody that's okay? I have my quarry position. He is occupied. Units within field of fire. This is bad, because they now get machine gun fire, which means that steady becomes intense, and things that are next to steady become steady. So that means I got a lot of units that are now getting hit. That was probably a very bad draw for me, that yellow M, because I was just about ready to start moving on these guys. No, that's right, I was going to try to flank around. Alright, so I'm going to attempt to do something. Well, no, I can't. I was going to say, because Jeff Yost, the creator of the game, made a comment on one of my videos just about the fire dots and the field of fire thing, and something about the position hexes, or the position groups, and like where, this position, the position group itself has, fire dots that come out to here, but it's not necessarily this position, it's this position that would project that way. I think though that when, and I think that only comes into play like if I take this position, then this position has an obstruction and can't really do, intense over here or whatever. So be it. I'm gonna err on the side of not having to look stuff up and just hurt myself with this, I think, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I got 8 potential hits off of this. Oh, that is going to hurt so badly. Alright, so basically I got definites, the steadies become intense. So I got 1, 2, 3, Is he gonna hit my tanks? Oh no. Oh no, that's a bad thing. I think in intense field of fire, he's gonna hit him. Because it's any unit in intense field of fire, and that's why I try to keep my tanks back. I was stupid. I thought, well, I'll move them up here so that they can reach this guy, but in so doing, this action really screws me. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more tanks. Oh, these guys. This one doesn't have intense field of fire, so this will become steady. So that's my 8 units right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're all in intense field of fire, so they all get popped by machine gun. I'm gonna look those tanks up. I gotta make doubly sure that they're actually gonna get hit. Okay, not good news, but I did discover one thing that might help a little bit. So, as I'm going through the rules here, I first got excited, because I'm looking in. I don't know. I saw something about tanks and whatever, and I'm like, oh no. The more I looked at it, I'm like, anything in intense fire is going to take a hit. What I did discover, a couple things. Tanks are not disrupted by step losses, so that's good. Those guys are going to get hit. A tank unit is only disrupted by a step loss if it is not stacked with any other type of unit. Or if so I guess they are going to get disrupted. However, if I'm looking at priority, alright, select the units closest to the firing position, most steps, choice remains, you choose which units to receive hits, and then number 4 here. A U.S. tank unit within an intense field of fire may be chosen as first priority to absorb 2 hits. So, here's the thing. I gotta take 8 hits. The tanks have gotta take them regardless. So if I choose them to take 2 hits, that's 2 less hits I need to take. Because that's 4 hits that I take here. I choose to take them first. And then I take 2 more in these stacks. Or 4 more, excuse me. Because that will be 2 and 4, and I need to take 8, so that's 4 more in these stacks. So that means that at least a couple of guys are not going to get hit and not going to get disrupted. So, small victory there, but unfortunately my tanks do take hits and they do get disrupted. That's no bueno. The other thing is a rule that I forget about all the time, is that I can choose to disrupt 2 units in a target hex instead of taking a step loss, as long as no unit in that hex has the same fire symbol as drawn on the fire card. Well, I got excited. I'm like, oh yay, good, but each one of these stacks that's going to get hit has a triangle. This guy is not a stack, so that doesn't count. But each one of these guys has a triangle unit. Triangle, triangle, triangle. So that rule is not going to help me here. But the tank rule is, I can choose that they get hit first. So they're going to take pops, and they're going to get disrupted. And then I just have to hope that whole machine gun fire thing doesn't happen twice in a row with the yellow. Otherwise, these guys are toast. So that is the yellow side up. So that's 4 hits there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So this guy's going to take a hit. Oops. Right here. And then this guy underneath here is going to take a hit. Whoops. Saving my HQ, thank you tanks. And then this guy will take a hit, and I'll save my heavy weapons, simply because it takes two replacement points to fix a heavy weapons and only 1 to fix a regular infantry. So, oh, and I got this engineer here too. Forgot about him. Okay, so he needs to go up here. Alright. So that was... No, wait. I got 1 more that needs to take a hit. 1, 2, No, 3, 4. Yeah. No. That's my tank. So my heavy weapons does have to take a hit. Darn it. Darn. Yeah, because... And then the HQ and the engineer are the only units that don't get hit. Well, that's a bummer. I was hoping I was going to be able to save my HQ, or my heavy weapons. But I was not. So he'll go underneath the disruption marker, and this guy will stay on top. I mean, the good news about all of that is that they absorb hits so that none of these guys over here in this one, my hero included, had to take a hit. So they can press on towards the red position. Alright, so that is yellow machine gun. Now let's see if we've got the other M actions. Mortar fire would be occupied, but not in field of fire. This guy here, occupied, not in field of fire. This guy is within 3, and so both of these guys are. So that is going to be hit U.S. units with target symbol within 3 hexes. And this guy definitely has a diamond. So he'll get hit by mortar. So far, not a banner turn for me. Been having it easier when it comes to losses in the recent Japanese fire phases. This one, not so much. Oh, wait, let me put the undisrupted guy on top. So, I think that's the only one, though. Yeah. Alright. Now, this one's probably going to hurt, too. Muster. Place a reserve unit. It's unoccupied, in communication, U.S. units within 3 hexes. Alright? Nothing. This guy here in this position group, and then, in the quarry. Also, within 3 hexes, unoccupied. They're going to muster. They don't fire, but they're going to muster. So I've got to put a unit here, and I have to put a unit here. And a depth marker. Crap. Alright, so depth marker for the guy up here that I just put. It's regular depth. And depth marker for a guy over here, regular depth. So that makes this position, this quarry, 10 units strong. I thought Sirbachi was bad. I don't know what that strategy is now going to look like. Well, that is a sudden turn of events. I thought I was on top of things. Now I'm looking like I'm not so much. Alright, so red armor. I don't think I have any red positions that I need to worry about. Those are gone. That guy's gone. In communication, or no communication. Oh, these guys here. No. Not this stack here. Oh, good. Okay, look. Bluff. No field of fire. Sweet. They don't hit me, and they have no letter action, so they're not going to do anything funky because people are out of range. So that's good. Okay, small victories. This guy here projects into here, so he can hit 1. Oh, and he's going to disrupt a tank. It's not going to injure it, but he's going to disrupt it. I don't have any triangles, so steady field of fire doesn't matter, but he is going to disrupt this tank. Oh, no, not going to hurt it. He's just going to disrupt it. Which is okay, because I'm not moving my tanks, and I can't barrage anything, because nothing is, nothing's revealed. So they were just going to stay there anyway. So that's not a horrible deal. Okay, that is red. There's nothing else that needs to happen to red. So now I have green R. No greens over here. Green. Ooh. I just took this position, didn't I? That green's going to redeploy, or resupply, or reinforce, and fire. Oh no, he's going to reinforce and no fire. Reinforce with a depth marker and no fire. But let's go down the road. Let's see if we need occupied and U.S. units within firing range. I think that's the only one that I'm near, right? That's green. So yeah, we're not going to have any resupply, but we may have some redeploy. All right, that's where my units all across the board may move one step forward. That guy up there, way up top, has nowhere to move where he's actually closer to me. So he's not going to do anything. Let's see if we got anything else over here that's in green. Seems like we had this before in green, and we had one unit up here or something that moved. Okay, this guy right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so that's the black positions here are 4 away from that green. He could move to yellow, but that's not technically closer. It's got to be closer to U.S. units, so that's not going to happen. That's not green. Yeah, so there's no other occupied green that can move. So we're left with the only green action we're going to see is this guy right here, and he is going to reinforce, which is reserve unit and depth marker, no fire. So it just means I got to take it all over again. So I'm going to draw the depth first because I'm sure I'm going to get a tank at some point. Nope, just regular depth. And then unit. The nice thing is I'm running out of reserve units here. I mean, running out is a relative term. There's still like 8 of them here, but it's still a lot smaller stack than before I populated my airport there. And the fewer units left there, the fewer units that can come in. Always look on the bright side of life. Okay, so that is the green action. We're done. Whew. That was no bueno. Alright, so now we go to the second event phase. See if we get some help. Nope, Japanese depth. So I got my naval strike, and then he got his Japanese depth. So that is what, 1 unit in each sector that's next to me. There's no more left than 1. I have all of 2. Oh, nuts. It's going to be this guy. It's going to be the purple that I just knocked down. Well, it could be the guy up here. It's by number. So that's F5. That's F1. Yeah, so it's going to be in the black, which I don't think is any better than that. But alright, so he gets a depth. Is a regular depth. This guy's still revealed though, so I can still barrage him. I can still knock him down because he does take flanking. You probably can't see it as far back as I am, but that unit there that I just put a depth under in the black position, he does take flanking, and I don't, I'm not around the side of him. I do want to disrupt him, so I don't have any tanks, so I'm gonna have to use like a naval point or something to try to barrage him. And in so doing, maybe I'll knock that new depth marker out. I don't know. We'll see. But with that said, we are now in the U.S. action phase. And remember, we have our persistent event, that our airfield objective. Now, I wonder, this is persistent, but is it only persistent through February 25th? Because I think it stays out there. If I remember right, when I read I'm not going to do it now, but when I read the event, it just said persistent for the remainder of the game. So, all right, so we are now on our action phase. We're doing pretty good. All right, so we have this guy here that we weren't able to do anything on the last turn other than disrupt. We got our cave guy who is not a worry because he's not going to actually attack. And then we have this guy that we're driving back, and we have our brown. Now the brown needed what? The brown needed flanking. So I still need to get around. I still need to get in this position here in order to actually attack him. But I'm going to hit this guy first. Oh, that's right. First thing I got to do is any naval and airstrike. I'm out of airstrike points. I used my airstrike point last turn or the turn before it. But I have 3 naval. And I think I want to hit that guy just because it's the only way I can disrupt him, because I don't have any tanks in the area. All my tanks are down here supporting this action here, as you know, because some of them got popped. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a naval strike on that guy, and then if I hit him and I disrupt him, I can't attack him, but I can't attack him from a distance, but I can still close combat. You can close combat and barrage on the same turn. So I'm going to do that. Naval strike at him, and I think that's the only like preemptive strike I want to do. I need to, since it's a black position, I need to draw a card to see what its hit symbol is, or hit color is, and then I need to, see if it hits. All right, so it's going to be brown. I'm looking for brown, and I'm looking for naval is triangle. A brown triangle would be spiffy, and I got neither. Well. Shoot. All right, well, what I'm going to have to do is just go ahead and attack it without the weapons, right? I mean, I can attack it from where I am. I've got disrupted units underneath this guy, but I've still got this guy that's full strength, so I can get a 7 attack on a 3 plus a depth marker. Ooh, maybe not. 7? Well, I can bring artillery points in. That would make it a 10. There's no doubling or anything like that. He's not in terrain that will give him any kind of bonus. I'm not going over a hex, or I'm not going over a bluff hex. So yeah, I think if I supplement with some artillery, I'll be able to do that. In order to use artillery points, though, does he have to be in command of his big guy? That's Japanese artillery. Shoot, where's my artillery card? HQ fortifications. Naval and airstrike. Yes, movement. All right, this is taking up too much video time. I'm going to pause and try to find and make sure that I can actually use artillery points. It might be here, but let me just double check. All right. Yeah, so I can have up to 3 division and 4 core artillery, VAC artillery. So I could bring 7 in because I did just pick up those core points. And they satisfy demolitions and artillery. I must have at least 1 attacking unit, must have a radio and be in command. Well, in command, right? Regimental HQs, which that guy is, commands all 3 battalions. He's commanding, and he has a radio. So even though he's not within range of his command post, at least I don't think, I didn't push 23 out there, did I? He's right there, and so he's not commanding them. They're going rogue. Try to hit that guy. I'm going to need to move 23 up there pretty soon. But anyway, so he's in command of himself, basically. So that works. So he can summon artillery. So that's a 3 and an... Whoa, don't look at it. Dang it. Where... Alright, so... So I can bring 3, this guy will be halved, so 7, 8, 9, 10 with artillery. 8, 9, 10 with artillery. Do I need to bring more? Should I do the core also? Yeah, I think so, because if that's a 3, and I kind of go on the average that I'm going to have, with a depth marker, on average, it's going to be like 6 points. Or at least that's my assumption. So if it's 6 points, I'm going to need both kinds of artillery to get that. Oh, that would only get me 2 to 1, though. And then I don't have the flanking, so it would be 1 to 1. So is it even worth it? Will he even get disrupted? Yeah, Japanese units disrupted on the attack axe. All right, so that's the best I can hope for, is that if I have 1 to 1. Because if I have 2 to 1, I won't have... Oh, wait, that'll go 2 to 1 to 3 to 2. So So it'll eliminate the depth marker, but it won't disrupt the unit. Is that worth it? Yeah, it's probably worth it. I mean, my guys have already taken a hit, though. I really need to disrupt that guy. I used the naval point to not do anything on him. All this figuring out takes up so much time, doesn't it? So, yeah, if these guys hadn't gotten hit, I'd be in much better shape. Yeah, let's just go with the regular artillery. So that ends up being 10. So it's 10 going in. Don't have the flanking. And this guy needs flanking too. But it is 5 total. So 10 equals 2 to 1. I don't have the weapons, so I go down to 3 to 2. They are revealed, so Japanese unit or Japanese depth marker is eliminated, but he's not disrupted. So that's the unfortunate thing, is he's going to fire on me yet again. Right. Alright, so this guy is used, this whole stack is used, and this top guy becomes undisrupted. Hang on just a sec. Alright. Yeah, so that happened there. Alright, these guys. I need to close combat this guy. So, an HQ that got hit. Oh, stop. Just stop. With the falling over. Remove the disruption from this guy. Remove the disruption from that guy. And I need to close combat this guy. I got 3. Yeah, the best I can do, I mean, I could bring, no, I can't bring the heavy weapons in because he would be hopping over a bluff. I could bring these guys in, which, yeah, that'll work. Whoa, dang it. I'm so tired of doing that. So I can bring these guys in without issue. I'll reunite him with his commander. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, he won't be close combating with his commander. He'll be close combating with another commander. But I need to take this guy out to facilitate my move across here. And take blue and hope that I can swoop in with all of these. It may be time to start bringing back the other division, or the other regiment from my the other regiments from my reserves. Even though it'll reduce the number of points I can get, I need to bring them. I might need to bring them back to assault yellow. I don't know. I'm getting ahead of myself. All right, so let's move this guy in and let's move this guy in. And again, I know I am not doing this in the right order, but I don't want to forget because I've done it twice. All right, so this is a close combat. Let's see how it turns out. Give me something good. All right, so that is, I got 6. So that is 2 for strength, 1 for flamethrower, 1 for unit, 1 for close combat. And he goes first. And this is purple. So I don't want to see purple here. I did not see purple, but I do see CC. Oh, there is. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. That couldn't have been worse. And I always have to look at this because I always hope it's better than it is. Reinforce. Add a card to the Japanese pile, and if the participating Japanese unit has no depth marker, draw and place a depth marker revealed. If during a counterattack, yeah, it's not, okay. So, it doesn't say remove one from me. This is add a card to him. And a depth marker. Alright, so he gets a card. And he gets A depth marker revealed. Ooh, it's another close combat. Alright. And I took a hit. Oh, and I took a hit and I lost a card. So I gotta get 2 purples, otherwise that guy has just become super hard to get. I got a purple. Okay, so he gets disrupted. And he loses a card. Now I gotta hope this is not a purple. Otherwise my turn's over. No purple. Okay, good. And now if this is a purple, I can get rid of that nasty death marker that just came in. It is. But it's a CC reinforced, so it cancels out. Oh, I hate that. I hate that close combat event. It comes up so often. So that means it cancels out. This guy's disrupted, but he's a double close combat. Man, this is rough. This is a rough turn. I've had some easy turns lately. This one is not that easy. So that situation just got worse. Now I have 2 close combat. So they're going to get 4 cards next time I close combat them. So I got to jump in with the house. And I don't know how I'm going to do that. I'm starting to get thin over here. Alright, so that happened. These guys, my headquarter just got hit, or got hit last turn. So I can undisrupt him. The guys on top haven't done anything, but I don't know if there's anything I can have him do. I kind of need to heal these guys up in the morning phase and then come heavy duty, jump into here and try to get 5 cards with all of these guys. That's probably what's going to have to happen. So I got 5 to 4 and it'll be an epic battle. We'll see how that plays out next turn. Alright, I'm going to come back to this. Let's go over here. Alright, let's go over here and do something I think I can do. So we've got our tanks. Let's go ahead and do a couple of, where's my other tanks? Up here? Yeah. Alright, so let's do a couple of barrages of this and try to knock that fort out. And then maybe I'll just jump in. Yeah, that guy needs close combat anyway, so I can barrage him and then I can close combat him. I'll jump in with some of these units that are next to him. Alright, so I want to see, alright, so this is a black position, so we want to see purple. So I want to see, I'm going to shoot with these guys first. I want to see a purple circle. I got the circle but not the purple. That means, oh my gosh. Help me, help me. I don't even know. There's only 1 tank there. I know I had 2. Where's the other tank? Oh, good golly. Why in the world did that happen? Who is that underneath there? This guy definitely wasn't here because it wasn't overstacked. Alright, hold on just a hot minute because I got to figure out what the heck I just did here. Hopefully that was amusing to you. It was not to me. Somehow this tank ended up underneath that unit there, and this unit ended up flopping all over the place. I don't even know. I amaze myself sometimes. Alright, back to our barrage results. We got the symbol, not the color. We barraged with a 6+. So we'll disrupt them again. Yay. And then we will, artillery's already destroyed, so we need a possible fortification hit. So, alright, so I drew that, so I want this landing symbol to be a yellow, a blue, or a green. And it's a red. Alright, so Okay, I'm going to keep this as my designator for what black is. It seems like I was getting those combinations a lot better earlier on. That's like the 4th or 5th time in a row, it seems like, where I barrage these guys and I just haven't been able to knock that fortification down. Okay, so we come up here to these tanks here, and so I want to see a purple triangle on this next barrage. And I got neither. Oh my gosh, I can't get rid of that fort. I can't get rid of that fort. Well, he's disrupted. This just Suribachi is going to take forever. I mean, I went from this to this, you know, high stack to low stack. I got rid of that first fortification. That was a level 1 too, and I kept hitting it. I kept doing really well hitting it, but not so much anymore. I just can't seem to do it. Now I have naval points. I could still because my naval barrages had to happen at the beginning of the turn. So, well, screw it. So I disrupted it at least. That's a small victory. Alright, so use those tanks. Use these tanks. So let's attack this guy. I got a flamethrower, a machine gun. I got a flamethrower from here. These guys firing from 2 away are machine guns. He's in rocky terrain, so he's doubled. So that is a 6. I've got 3. I've got 7. I need to double him. No, I need to triple him. So I can't really even attack him right now, because there's no way I can triple a 6 right now. I need to move some more units in. Egg. Alright, well, and I don't have anybody close enough to barrage. I was going to move these tanks over so that I can start trying to get them closer with an engineer, my engineer down there. So they can move 2. So I'm going to take one of these guys. I'm going to move them underneath here with that engineer so that hopefully they can start moving across. This guy needs flanking, and I don't have flanking on him. So what I really need to do is move him into here. Now he's moving. That is not infiltration, because this is only steady and this is not blue. So it's not muff fire. So what we will do is we will take this guy and move him down here into the red, and then it doesn't really matter, because let's be honest, there's no more replacement units in this sector. So alright, so that's going to give me the flanking I need to hit this guy. And in actuality, Rocky, okay, that is level, what is that, level 2? Level, I don't even know. I think that's terrace, because it's got those squiggly lines in it. If that's the case, then I can move fairly freely here. So I could move that guy there, and I can move that guy there, and I can move units in. So let's do this. Let's move this guy down. Come on. These guys are all over the place too. Alright, there's no way this 26 was over here. That must have been one of the ones I flipped. I think he was over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so they're okay. They're all in command of their people. So this HQ 227 is kind of rogue. Everybody else in here is 26 or 28. Okay, so I can do that, and let's move this guy down too. Then I got this guy surrounded. I can barrage him next turn. I've got him flanked, which is the same thing as surrounded. I've already mentioned him. Alright, so these guys are no longer overstacked, so their disruption, his disruption, can come off. He's a lone wolf there. So we'll move this guy in. My heavy weapons, finally. Yeah, I think that's good because then I should have strength here with artillery and guys firing from 2 away. I'll have a flank. I can take one of these guys and flank this guy, and I can take the other guy and hit him. So that would be a full 11. Plus another 8 is 19. So that'll triple him. So I just got to hope that blue doesn't come up again, because I can't disrupt him. I got no other tank units. Well, I could just send some plain old artillery in there. Yeah, let's do that. I'll do an artillery barrage. I've got the points. I haven't used very many artillery points this turn. And it's the night phase. So it's end of day. So I might as well use those artillery points. Yeah, so I'm going to barrage with artillery. And that is blue. I want a blue, and artillery is a diamond. And it doesn't really matter. Any result is going to just get me a disruption. So any kind of match whatsoever. A blue or a diamond, nothing. Are you kidding me? Alright, well, here's what we're going to do. I didn't use that VAC yet. This is what you're going to do to me. This is what I'm going to try. So I'm going to use that 4 points of core artillery that I just picked up, and I'm going to try to do this again. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, that was... I saw the purple, and I'm like, wait, it was purple. No, that was that guy over there. This guy's blue. All right. Once again, blue, diamond. Oh, my gosh. Are you kidding me? How am I so unlucky on this turn? That is unreal. All right, so I used up... Is there a... I don't think they gave us a VAC used token. I don't see one. That's about stupid if they didn't do that. They totally didn't. Wow, really? Come on, Decision Games. It's one. I have artillery used for 5th, artillery used for 4th, artillery used for 3rd. I've got no artillery used for VAC. Or am I just missing it? Yeah, whatever. Maybe I lost it. Maybe I'm going nuts. Maybe they didn't supply one. But anyway, I just used that. I'm just going to turn it sideways so I know I did. Doesn't matter. It's the end of the day anyway. So, all right. Well, I haven't barraged anything, I don't think, this entire turn. I haven't done anything well this turn. This is the worst turn yet. All right, so that guy I can't do anything with, but he's disrupted. All right, so that's all I'm really doing over there. These guys can start coming around, I guess. I might as well move them here. Start getting in place to hit. Oh, whoops. Oh, this guy will be undisrupted. Well, if I move him off, he'll be undisrupted, which I'm going to. What is he? He's at 227. These guys are all over the place. All right, so if I move that guy down there, that guy becomes undisrupted. And my HQ, not sure about yet. Not sure about. Yeah, I mean, I could just attack this guy. Just get him out of the way. Yeah, let's, instead of moving these guys, let's just attack this guy. We're gonna say these guys attacked. This guy underneath is still gonna be disrupted then. See if we can't get rid of our cave. Alright, so that is 11 coming into... Oh, that's going to be a level 5, so this guy's going to be doubled. So I don't know if 11 is going to be enough. The Funny thing is, all right, let's say I get a 2-to-1, whatever. You know, when it comes over here and it says depth marker eliminated, there's no unit. So does that mean he's just flat out eliminated? I think so. It's a depth marker, right? It specifically said put a depth marker there with no unit. So I gotta believe that if I'm 2-to-1 on him at that height, then he's, oh wait, no, he's alone. So I do need a 3-to-1 on him to eliminate him. Interesting. Alright, so if I need 3-to-1 on him, let's see, let's not move these guys yet then. Let's go ahead and just attack him. So he's going to be, let's see, I've got 8, because there's no bluff hex side, and the unit strength is doubled, and me, I'm not halved or anything. So I got 11, 18, or 11 plus 8 is 19, so let's do that. Let's hit him with 19. That should be enough. He requires close combat. You stupid. I hate you. Alright, so that is 2-to-1. He's disrupted. The nice thing is, he's not going to fire unless I close combat. So, how does that work? He fires when I close combat? I don't know. I'll have to look it up because I can't attack him now anyway. Alright, so I've done that with these guys. I'm going to go ahead and move my engineer over here just to do it. That guy underneath is still disrupted. These guys aren't doing anything. I guess I can move that guy over there. 126, 128. Good golly. I'll move this guy with his leader over here. 128 is here, so that's fine. 228, 328, engineer. 328. This guy's disrupted. This guy's gonna lose his disruption. And then, yeah, that's about the size of it. I mean, a lot of these guys I'm just not gonna need. But they're spread out to the point that they're still in field of fire, so I can't pull them off and get the replacement points. So I'm just going to have to wait on that. Alright, that's all I can do for Suribachi. So let's see, I've already done this, I've already done that, I haven't done this. So that's a green, he just got a buddy. So I got 8-2, that does not look like a bluff. I can't even tell. How far over did that line go? I guess it is a bluff hex side. Alright, so that means I'm halved going in. Yuck. Alright, so we'll blow some artillery at him too. So I got 8, so 4 coming in here. Plus 2, plus 1. So that's 7. This guy would be coming through here, so he's just half. So that's 11. And then 3 points of 3 points of artillery would be 14. And I think that's the best I can do, is 14. Alright, so let's assault that with 14. Hope I have the weapons. Why are all of these guys close combat? Literally like 60% of these guys, it seems like they're close combat. Alright. Well, what does that put me at? There's no bonus. It's what did I say, 14-4, so it's 3-1, but I don't have the weapons because I don't have close combat. So it goes to 2-1, right? 4, 14, yeah. So comes over here, unrevealed, so it eliminates the depth, but it does not disrupt them. Alright, well, that seems to be a recurring theme. And yeah, I don't like not disrupting a guy because then he can fire on me next turn. I mean, I'm eliminating a lot of depth, it seems like. I got 7 sitting over there for the morning phase to be culled. But it's not really the best outcome for me. Alright. So now these guys. Oh, goody. Not a whole lot I can do. I mean, these guys just got disrupted. I can't use them. I can assault. I can continue my march with these guys. So I got my headquarters and my hero. And they can come in here. It's steady to intense, but it's single movement. So there he is. Do I attempt a close combat? If I jump in, I'm gonna take muff. My hero might get hit, but if I leave them there and red gets drawn, I'm gonna get hit. My hero's gonna get hit one way or the other. I can't barrage him, I can't do anything to this guy, so I just have to move in on him. Oh, no, I could. No, because that's steady field of fire. I was thinking maybe I could do an end around over here because this red position right here is for some reason steady field of fire. I guess that's because it's into rocky terrain right here. But if I tried to do an end around, no, because that is an open circle as well. That's a thought. That's a thought. But I would take, this is movement 1, and then that would be move 2. And I would take muff. So I guess this is what I got to do. I got to leave them there and hope to goodness sakes that I do not draw a red next turn. Otherwise I'm waiting even longer. Okay, my tank is disrupted. This guy can't really fire on anybody. Yeah, so I'm hosed right here. I've got a bottleneck because these guys can't move in. I might be able to kind of come around this way because this is just one unit right here. He's been hit. So maybe I can come up on that blue unit. Take these guys here one at a time. Is this in blue right here? Whoa. It is not. Okay. So if I take these guys one at a time, 1, 2, 3. Over that hex side is the third, the bluff is the third movement. They're not going to take muff fire from this guy, but now I got 2 units. Well, now I got to hope I don't draw blue, because then these guys are hit and disrupted. But I can't just sit back. I got to take that blue in order to start moving around. I got to take the purple and the blue so I can start bringing units around to the north. So I'm going to move these guys here. Where's their leader? 124. Where are you at? Oh, he's right here. He's right here. Okay. So yeah, I'll move these guys in here. I'll take... Oh, these guys just got undisrupted. That's why they're crooked. Did these guys... Oh, it was these guys. Never mind. Never mind. Scratch that. None of that happened. None of that happened. That's why I had them crooked. I was trying to straighten them out. These guys were my guys that took the artillery hit, and I disrupted, so they can't move. Dang it. Well, maybe I shouldn't do that next turn. When the artillery phase hits. So, yeah. Once again, I'm in a bottleneck. I can send these guys on an end around. This is 25 and 24, so they've got 4 command range. So I can go 1, 2, and then they jump over that bluff and they can't move anymore. I can pull my headquarters off, except that when I do, it's going to be an overstack situation. So yeah, just alright, we're going to move them down there just so they're kind of moving the same direction as their guys. I can move the heavy weapons over here, but that's only 1 unit, and I don't want him to be the guy taking the hit. These guys down here could do something. There's tanks, but they can't hit anything right now. So I'm kind of stuck on a lurch here. So I really feel like I'm not getting anything done here. That last machine gun fire from these guys really hurt me, because I was going to start moving in, or I was going to start moving up and around, but now they're stuck. Okay. Well, I think that's the best I can do with that. I'm moving in on the red here. I got tanks in position. These guys can't go anywhere. Oh, they could go on top of these tanks here. Well, this guy can. Let's do that. Let's move him up there. Alright, and then we've got our 3rd Division guys that are making their run. Alright. These guys were what? Why is this guy crooked? Did I... Oh, he took a... That guy take a hit from here? Oh, that's right, these guys I just assaulted with. Oh, neat. So that's the first battle that my that my 3rd Division's been in. Alright, spiffy. Okay, so let's do this. Alright. Let's pull these guys back just to get them away. And give my other guys some room to maneuver. So these guys will go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hang on. Okay, they're no longer disrupted. Leave them there with their buddies, just sitting there having lunch and keep getting barraged. Yeah. Alright, that's good enough. They're moving in. These guys are already attacking them. I'll start waving up. And then soon, I think it's turn, what, 18? No. Oh, it's not till turn 22 that I get the 9th Regiment guys. Jeez, what were they waiting for? Alright. So I think that's it. I think that's all I can or want to do. Yeah, yep. Alright, so Japanese artillery. So it's really just 3rd sector that will get that. I didn't take any positions with artillery, and I still, okay, well, here we go. I can I can jump in there with him. I just gotta hope I don't draw a brown because he's still in communication. We'll take out an artillery point. Yeah, screw it. I'm not gonna think about it. I got a brown. Great. Great. So he gets fired upon. I shouldn't have done that. I really shouldn't have done that. Because now this guy's in here. Oh, Lord have mercy. Why did I do that? And he jumps in and he fires. How's that? U.S. movement. Enter unoccupied position in communication. Well, is that in communication? I don't think so. Because I've got this position's mine because of these guys. And then that's actually, these two are mine because of these guys. So yeah, that's not in communication. So never mind. That was a nice easy fix. So he'll jump up into there. I mean, these guys are here, but if I control that hex, right, even though it's adjacent, he's disrupted. Yeah, because I got bigger stacks than he does. So yeah, I'm going to say that. Okay. Yeah, so that is an artillery destroyed. So that brings them down to what, 25. Okay. So 8 plus 5 is, or no, I'm sorry, 16 plus 5 is 21. 10. Okay, so two units get hit. Oh no, wait. It's 8. So it's just, I got to do this one first. So these guys get hit. Okay, so, or get disrupted again. Sorry. And then we go over here. I wish I had that 10 in here, because now it's 21 points over there. 8. So it's still, it's 3 units. So who do I disrupt? Because these guys keep getting disrupted and not being able to move around. I really don't feel like taking hits. I'd rather take the disruption. I can't disrupt these guys because they've got to attack him. So yeah, it's just going to have to be those guys again. Yeah. Alright, we'll do them and them. Okay. Yep. Alright, so that's Japanese artillery. And then raids, I'm good. So, yep. That's the turn. There we go. This one sucked. Real quick though, I will say this. As I grabbed my cards to shuffle and I accidentally grabbed my airfield objective card and started to shuffle it in, I had to search for it. Number one, I went ahead and took a look. This is the only airfield objective card there is in there, so I got really unlucky to pull that as an event on that turn. And second of all, just to point out, we did attack that black position, so I did attack an airfield position, so death marker should not come in. So there you go. All right, now we're done.